Hey, how the hell are you? Jack Toledano, all or none according to Jack. I know I haven't been around for a few weeks. I do apologize. You did see me last week when I wished everybody happy Thanksgiving on the banks of the Sacandaga Lake, my second home. I'm back in my first home, thank God. Uh, I had some issues with my internet last week. It was a freaking nightmare dealing with it, uh, which led to some electrical problems. And uh, don't be a homeowner. That's all I can say. Uh, I have homeowner issues times two. Uh, Kitchen and bathroom issues down on Long Island, electrical and internet problems upstate. So, but we're slowly getting those worked out, and I am here. And I promised to talk to you about. So, going back to October, I did sometime in October, I think it was, or early November, one of those. I had my buddy uh, Dave Dave Cretin, that's right, who started his own channel. Uh, Congratulations, buddy. Uh, I have tremendous faith in you that it's going to be great. Uh, I am working on doing shadow gallery, gathering knowledge. So at some point, he and I are going to do uh, ranking the albums for that. I don't know if it's going to be on this channel or his, one or the other. We'll see once I get to it. But in any event, so he came on my show. We did the ranking of the albums of Symphony X, and at that time I mentioned that you know what, I wanted to do another project, which was to take Symphony X lead vocalist Allen's uh, not just his Symphony X, but all of the projects that he's worked on, and he's worked on a shit ton of different projects. Which you're going to see in this video. But basically, uh, so just a little background on how I got the idea. So I think everybody knows I went to Florida in October and I decided to load my car onto the Amtrak in Lorton, Virginia, I believe it is, and you know, take the Amtrak down to Florida with my car. Uh, Glad I did it. But you got a lot of time to reflect and a lot of boredom, and in between drinking a few beers on the you know glasses of wine on the train, listening to music. um, a particular song of Russell Allen's, one of his collaborations, came on, and I'm thinking, hey, wait a minute, what if I were to take everything he's ever done, put it together, and make a playlist out of it? Well, I did that. And you know what? So while I'm in Florida spending the week with my parents, I had some periods of boredom because, when you're with your parents, you're more often than not, you're on their schedule, not yours. But while I got to listen to some music, be it while working or at my leisure time, um, I went through pretty much all the albums and all the collaborations that Russell Allen did, and I made a playlist out of it. I'm talking to the tune of how many songs? 53 songs. So there is a little bit of Symphony X in there. There is a little from his solo album, but I got pretty much all of everything he's done, or the best of everything he's done. I wouldn't say absolutely everything, but almost all of it. So let's go to my Spotify and see what I put together. So here we are. Let's share. And there we go. So I called it Sir Russell's Resume. And the reason, you know what? I got to stop sharing for the reason I call it Sir Russell's Resume, so people that really know Russell Allen, and ironically, I found this pamphlet when I was in the Amtrak office waiting to load my car in Sanford, Florida, to go back to Lorton, Virginia. What should I find? This pamphlet. When you're on vacation, you see pamphlets. So there's Medieval Times, and Russell Allen used to work for Medieval Times. There's one in Lyndhurst, New Jersey. This one particular one, they were advertising for Orlando, Florida. What the hell isn't in Orlando, Florida, entertainment wise? I mean, they must really have a hard time competing with the Disneys and, the Universals and all that other stuff. But I wish them well. But Russell Allen used to be a knight, or I guess, I don't know if he was a jouster or what he did, but he used to work for Medieval Times, and that's where they got the name, Sir Russell Allen. So, and I needed something that kind of rolled off the tongue. So it couldn't just be Sir Russell, it had to be something else. So Sir Russell's Resume kind of, rolls off the tongue very nicely. So let's go back and bring it back up. Sir Russell's Resume. Okay, so the songs. So also what I did was I picked the best songs, and what I did was I used what they call the randomization function in Excel, and randomized the order. And as luck would have it, first song, Arjen Anthony Lucan's Star One, the song Victim of the Modern Age. Great freaking song. Amazing beginning. It's got vocal collaborations with Floor Jansen, female vocalist, Damian Wilson, and Dan Swano. Okay, 4 stars for that one. Next song, Sweet Curse. That's another collaboration with Floor Jansen. I believe it's her solo album, but this is a ballad. Great song. By the way, even if I don't give a song 4 stars, it's on this list because I love it, basically. Finish Line, that gets another 4 stars. Joel Hoekstra's 13. It's kind of a Hammerfall, Primal Fear-like. He's a guitarist with Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I know some of my friends, and Sea of Tranquility cohorts are going to see them this time of year. I've never seen them in concert. Maybe I should get there one of these, one of these years. Hopefully I will. Another 4-star song. This is more straightforward heavy metal. As to the, you're going to have a mix of mostly prog metal, but there will be some heavy metal. I did mix some Symphony X in there. This is an instrumental leading into Set the World on Fire off of Paradise Lost, Oculus Ex Inferni. Absolutely love this beginning. I love the transition into the song. So, of course, I intermingle these into the playlist. Try not to put too much Symphony X. Try to take as much from his, everything Russell's ever done. It's Alive, She's Alive, We're Alive. When I first saw this, I thought the album, the title was kind of corny, but turns out I love this song. Again, 4 stars. Okay, so next one, Joel Hoekstra's Anymore. Anymore by Joel Hoekstra's 13. Once again, great, another great song. To Russell Allen's solo album. first two songs of a solo album, which, by the way, I did get everything from the solo album. I just interspersed them evenly throughout this playlist. Blackout and Unjustified, freaking kick ass. This is more straightforward hard rock, 70s style, very hard rock, but killer. Check it out if you haven't. Absence of Light, one of my favorite songs off of New Mythology Suite, which doesn't get a lot of attention because they never really played it on stage. This is the song that actually came on in my playlist and gave me the idea to put this playlist together. Dawn of a Million Souls. This was actually one of the first collaborative songs that I heard of Russell Allen, off of the Universal Migrator album by Ayreon. I mean, it's also Arjun Anthony Lucasen's project. Killer. Okay, Reason, DGM, Italian prog metal. Excellent, awesome. He's a guest on this one song. Moving right along, Army of Dreamers. That's a collaboration with Annette Olsen, and this again, Magnus Carlsen, who put this together. He writes the songs, produced them, plays the guitar, whatever else. In the Hands of Time, another Magnus Carlsen project. The Great Divide is the album. Alan and Jorn Land, excellent collaborative by two great singers. Magnus Carlsen wrote basically the first three albums. Timo Tolkki, Stradivarius fame, wrote the fourth album. What's it called? Great Divide. We'll get to a song from that. Had to do something. So far, it's the only cover song that I found. Hopefully, I'll find some more that Russell did, but what better song to cover? A Ronnie James Dio song from Black Sabbath, Mob Rules. Fucking killer. Awesome. And he does a great job, with the vocals. Two more of my favorite songs off of Russell Allen's Atomic Soul, Voodoo Hand, Seasons of Insanity. Great stuff. You gotta get it if you haven't. Put it on your Christmas list. Okay, so Twilight and Olympus. I went with Sonata and In the Dragon's Den. Again, songs that don't really get much airplay, but this is a great transition song from Church of the Machine into In the Dragon's Den. Great stuff. Okay, Fortis from Magni Animi Viri. And who are they? Let's find it. They're symphonic metal from Italy. It's basically a ballad, a pretty good ballad. Avantasia, State of Matter. Another great song. Tobias Sammet of Edguy put this one together. It's a metal opera, and Russell happens to be on this song. Damnation Game, the first song I ever heard by Symphony X. This is my first introduction to Symphony X and Russell Allen. Awesome. Magni Animi Viri, again, they're kind of close to each other, but that's what the randomization did. Put that together for me. Okay. Back to Atomic Soul. This is more more proggy. The Distance. Uh, this is a pretty sad song. Talks about a lost love that passed away. Losing You is a little more fun. It's basically a breakup song with a little more humor in it. Less serious than a lot less serious than The Distance. Definitely less sad. I love the if I didn't hit that, you wouldn't come around no more. Good stuff. Okay. Ask You Anyway. Great, great power ballad. 4 stars. Never Die. Worlds Apart. Slightly heavier. Another power ballad, but slightly heavier. Moving right along. So the Accolade and the Accolade 2. So I had put together Prog 15 Plus playlist. Now I couldn't take these two songs and kind of sew them together because, as you can see, they're on different albums, but took a little, creative license and did it here. Nice little, long epic of close to 18 minutes almost. Free Fall. Again, Magnus Carlsen's Free Fall. Another Magnus Carlsen project. So you could see Russell Allen very, very well mixed around, knows everybody in the prog metal and community, has a lot of fun, works with a lot of different people. It's nice to see all the different guitar players he's worked with, the different, styles, the prog metal, the heavy metal, the hard rock, some symphonic rock or metal. Showdown. Again, co-lead vocals with Bjorn Land. Bastards of the Machine, one of my favorite songs off of Iconoclast. Worlds Apart. Co-lead vocals with Annette Olsen. Angel, We Will Fly. We Will Fly is one of my favorites off of Atomic Soul. Of course, I love the piano work of Michael Piniella, that, his Symphony X brethren that he brought on for this one song. I know we haven't talked about Adrenaline Mob just yet, but so I bought their first album, Omerta, but unfortunately it's not on Spotify. I love the song Undaunted. I really would have liked to get it on here, but instead I got We the People, another great song. And this is just straightforward kick-ass heavy metal, 4 stars. All right. Wicked Symphony, 9+ minutes. Your Land, Tobias Sammet, co-lead vocals with both. This is a Tobias Sammet project. Avantasia. Children of a Faceless God, another favorite of mine off of Iconoclast. Avalanche Anthem, The Land of Hope. Timo Tolkki's Avalon, another project that Russell did. This is more of a metal opera. Rob Rock and Elise Reed of Amaranth and Camelot fame, female vocalist. What do we have next? Million Skies. Allen and Olsen, co-lead vocals, Annette Olsen. Nice to get that little switch off, kind of like Robert Plant and Sandy Denny did years ago on Zeppelin 4. Okay, Gone Too Far. The Revenge. Another 4-star song. King of Terrors. basically all the Symphony X songs that I brought on to this are 4-star songs. This did get some, some play time in concert a couple times when I saw them. Haven't talked about Level 10 just yet. They did one album, Chapter 1. So Russell Allen and Matt Sinner of Primal Fear fame put this together. Love the song Soul of a Warrior, one of my favorites of the album, 4 stars. Okay, so I saved a couple of other great Atomic Soul songs for the end. Saucy Jack, a fun song. Atomic Soul, the title track, another great song. Some great keyboards. Saucy Jack, it's party time. Roll the bones, roll up a fat one, etc., etc. Nocturnal Human Side. The song Nocturnal, rather the band Nocturnal, Noturnal is what they're called. Noturnal, the song is Nocturnal Human Side. They are a Brazilian power speed metal band, really kick ass. 4 stars for this one. This is a 2-part song, Lift Off, the introduction into Set Your Controls, off of Star One's first album, Space Metal. Love Set Your Controls. Great killer opening to this album. Slight difference between this and Ayreon is that Ayreon, the whole album is an overarching story, whereas Star One, the songs are basically, space metal, but individual themes, basically thrown together. The Relic, a hidden gem on Twilight and Olympus. The Mob is Back, Adrenaline Mob, Cry No More, Level 10 once again, 28 Days, Star One, and the one song that I had originally left off, but you know what? It was the only song off of Atomic Soul that I didn't include, so I had to get it in there. Jaya. It's a little more prog metalish, a little more whimsical. There's a, little of a cosmic feel to it. So that's that. So if you're on Spotify, definitely come check it out. If you want to look me up, give it a listen. Let me know what you think. A lot of great gift ideas. Thinking back to Pete Pardo's episode where he talked about, new music. This is definitely some new music there for me. Star One, The Revel in Time, that last song, 28 Days, was released in 2022. Allen and Olsen's Million Skies was released in 2022. What else? Yep, same thing, Army of Dreamers. I think that's it. So, have fun with that. Jack Toledano. Speaking of all or not, according to Jack, I have some wrestling content coming up, a couple episodes, so stay tuned. It shall be fun. Peace out.